Just one thing after another with this company in this game. So this is a rumor. All right, we know the definition of rumor. This is not 100% fact. This is not 100% proven. It is a rumor. Okay, we got that? I'm sick of rumors started. I'm sick of being followed. Oh, that was an obscure reference, John. So, rumor. Ubisoft to make changes to Yasuke's story and how he's portrayed in Assassin's Creed Shadows. So, for people who don't know, the other rumor, which I don't think is a rumor, my personal opinion, again, not fact, not proven, it is just my personal opinion given what we've seen in the past with other games. The only reason Yasuke was made as the main character instead of the original Japanese guy that they had was because of Black Lives Matter, because of George Floyd. And so that's from what I read the last time. There was a picture. Where is it? Oh, show. Where was it? There was one that was probable spam. Where is it? I saw one that was pretty funny. Where is it? All right, so this is Yasuke in game, and this is with George Floyd's face over it. I mean, again, rumor. I'm not saying this is 100% fact. I'm not saying that this is what they did, but the resemblance is uncanny. And given the fact that the rumor is that they created this character in light of the whole Black Lives Matter crap going on, instead of using the original Japanese male protagonist that they were going to do, they were like, oh, let's pander, because that'll get people to come into our game, right? That always works. Is rumored to make significant changes to Assassin's Creed Shadows during the 3-month delay the company announced, and will specifically change Yasuke's story and how he's portrayed. Ubisoft officially delayed the game last week, announcing in a press release Assassin's Creed Shadows will now be released on the 14th of February, 2025. While the game is featured, yeah, we know that. In different play styles, the same thing. According to Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming, the polishing of the game includes changing some of Yasuke's story and how he's portrayed in the game, fixing architectural details, and ensuring that the game is historically grounded while fitting into the Assassin's Creed universe. Henderson also added that the game is currently not at the stage it needs to be for release, and I'm told that there have been some tweaks to gameplay mechanics and elements that are going to take some time to incorporate. Not only did he reveal these changes, but he also shared that Ubisoft was not as dedicated to historical accuracy as multiple development. You don't say. Henderson shared the historical experts were brought onto the project much later than usual for a project of this magnitude, and that miscommunication between teams and cutting corners when it came to the approval process of assets to meet deadlines resulted in many of the historical and cultural concerns that have been raised by gamers. This one's got resting bitch face, and this one looks like what you would expect. So yeah, I'm not expecting unbiased information from these two. He also indicated that Ubisoft management has ignored their own developers who have been calling for a delay. He said 7 developers working on the project said that they have been pushing for a delay for some time, and their situation had even been heard at other studios in the company. Henderson's information appeared to corroborate other rumors surrounding the game's delay. Brazilian YouTuber TVPH claims sources informed him the game was simply a buggy mess. Google Translate. Yeah, we went over that the last time, I think. Assassin's Creed Shadows also offers a change of internal technology within the game that was most likely causing these bugs to continue. So it's not a completely new thing, right? A buggy launch of Assassin's Creed, but there is a very marked difference when in the days of Unity. In the days of Origins, Ubisoft was safer. Ubisoft was calm. But in September of 2024, Ubisoft had just launched and seen Star Wars Outlaws flop, which was a game that was expected that would completely explode into being one of the biggest titles of the year. Boy, they messed that one up. And from the looks of it, it sold okay. We'll get into that later. Not in this video. It just it sold like the least a Star Wars game should sell when there is no public interest in it, right? That's what the right part at the end. And part of the problem was that the game was completely bugged at launch. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep saying this because I don't think people truly understand how bad gaming is now. Back in my day, we had cartridges that we popped in and the game was ready to go. Ready to go. You didn't have updates. You didn't have patches. You didn't have server shutdowns. You didn't have any of that. When these game companies released a game, they made sure it was good and ready for public consumption. They made sure that when you took that game out of the box and you popped it into whatever console you were popping it into, it was ready to be played from start to finish. From the moment you turned it on to the very ending, the cutscene at the very end, or the credits, whatever, they made sure it was ready. And then slowly over the years, people find glitches and tricks that were, in the game that may not have been intentional, but they've been exploited for speed running and stuff like that. But it never hindered the game itself. So the fact that these companies think that they can keep getting away with, oh yeah, we're going to release a game and it's just going to be filled with bugs, but it's okay, we're just going to release a patch a couple days later to fix all that. So yeah, you won't be able to play the game for now because we know it's a buggy mess, but don't worry, in a couple days we're going to push out a patch and get the update out there, and you'll be able to play. So Ubisoft even had to apologize to the fans and promised that they were working on urgent fixes for the performance problems on all platforms. YouTuber Endymion also indicated Ubisoft is planning to make changes to Yasuke. I keep wanting to say Yusuke. I don't know. I just love my boy Yusuke Urameshi. The GOAT. When it comes to shonen, he's the GOAT. Well, not mainly. I mean, most shonen protagonists are pretty good. But I just have a soft spot for Yusuke. Hey, like, John, what are you talking about? Yu Yu Hakusho. Come on, you people are uncultured. Seriously. One of the things for sure getting removed from Shadows, according to my sources, is indeed the rap hip-hop music for Yasuke. And that was another thing. I think we talked about, was it last time or the one before that? Yeah. The game takes place in feudal Japan. Why would you add a hip-hop track to a character in feudal Japan? I don't care. I mean, that's also stereotypical, right? Just because he's black, why does he need hip-hop? This company is filled with a bunch of fucking racists. But it's like, when you think of feudal Japan, you don't think of hip-hop. And I brought up the Link to the Past commercials from back in the day for or Link's Awakening, I believe. Yeah, I think it was Link's Awakening. I think I said Link to the Past last time, but Link's Awakening. Same thing for the American commercial. We got hip hop rap song for it. The Japanese got like a hip hop, but it was a really, really cool commercial. They had the costumes. Actually, hang on. It has nothing to do with this, but I just show people what I'm talking about. So this is the for Link's Awakening for English. Also, that's my volume is up as high as it can go. So if you can't hear, it's a really bad recording of it. So sorry. So, and then there's this. which is the Link to the Past one. Oh, 'So yeah, it's cheesy. It's bad with the whole rap, but that like Ganon. I mean, it's hard. It's an old commercial, but this is amazing. This is amazing. But it makes no sense to have rap, R&B or whatever, because it's medieval fantasy. Having a rap or a hip hop sort of thing for Yasuke is not only one racist, but it makes no sense for it to be there. So, but yeah, the Link to the Past one, the Japanese, it's good. And then the Link's Awakening for America was, but apparently Ubisoft brought out a questionnaire and they were unanimously told the rap music was totally wrong and completely unneeded. Yeah. And that it was actually offensive that Ubisoft believed Yasuke needed a hip-hop battle theme in a game that was set well before such music existed. It was only implemented because Yasuke was black. Yeah. Removing dialogue, and yeah, we saw about that last time. Ubisoft management ignoring its developers. This was brought up by the YouTuber Legendary Drops, who noted that executives and even developers were ignoring player feedback and criticism of trailers. You don't say. He shared that a developer informed him at a high level. They rarely talk about it at a project level. They brush it off as toxic gamer talk. Yeah, we talked about this. The criticism hasn't been talked about, and Ubisoft only issued demands that we mustn't engage with discussion on the topic publicly. So again, just a rumor. Hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. No, Steve Harvey. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, because the only reason they made Yasuke the main character, it seems, is because of the crap going on, Black Lives Matter and all that, and they thought they could pander. But then, they make him a samurai, and that wasn't historically accurate. They say, "Oh, we're for historical accuracy." So, and now that Black Lives Matter isn't a thing anymore because no one gives a crap about them, having Yasuke as the main character makes no sense, because the pandering just doesn't make sense anymore. No one wants it. They can start by removing the character. Wait, what happened to the gay black retainer with the drug problem? I'm so excited to anticipate the flop. It's not as exciting as Ubisoft dying, but it's pretty good. Doesn't matter. The mess will crash and burn the moment it's released. Ubisoft replaced talented people with woke DEI idiots. They can't make a good game. They just don't have requisite skills. Which means this game was so woke that they got scared and needed to change the woke story. Now I see, now that I see they use George Floyd as a model for Yasuke, it all makes sense. They can start by having a small shred of respect and removing him from the game and use a Japanese samurai. Too late, the ship's gone. I would have thought it would be cool if Yasuke had a cameo or two, but to be the protagonist, yeah. Again, he's a real person. He just wasn't a samurai or nearly as important to that era as they're making him out to be. He was a bodyguard. So if you came in contact with someone, and he gets brought up, or you actually see him doing his job as a bodyguard, that's one thing. But to take him and make him a samurai for no freaking reason, but then claim that you want historical accuracy, that makes no sense. Still not going to fix the underlying issues. Still a no buy for me. But we're winning. How about just get rid of him, or do what they did with the other historical figures? Can't even say that without laughing. And have him be just some random side character. They're screwed, and definitely not releasing in February. Too many great games out. They would be fools to go against GOTY Monster Hunter, so definitely can see them doing big changes for Yasuke, or removing and only making the girl playable. Remove him as the protagonist role, make him an NPC like the other historical figures, and I'll buy. Yeah, won't matter, and they're not coming back from this negative publicity. Yeah, just take the L, Ubisoft. It still won't save them or the game. Oh, shall. I thought they planned to erase him from the story. Let me guess. I hope I'm wrong. I was wrong. They're gonna make Yasuke as DLC. When he talks. Okay. I heard something. It sounded like something was either on the roof or someone was, pounding on the door in the front. So I had to get up quickly. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was just reading these. Probably should just put a Japanese guy in there. I'd buy it. Assassin's Creed BLM. More DOA, Ubisoft. Why not make the girl black too, and really show the haters and racists? Yeah, like no one's excited about this game. No one's excited about it, and everything they do is just damage control, damage control, and it's still gonna fail. It's still gonna fail. So, but anyway, that was just a rumor. Whether it be true or not, we'll see. But I wouldn't be surprised. But that's my opinion. So, anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.